Hello there. Uh, we are playing this game called Pizza Connection, uh, also called as Pizza Tycoon. So we are gonna quickly launch our restaurant in this game and try to make it profitable as soon as possible without going bankrupt. And okay, so we in this new game we have uh, capital investment of $30,000. That's what we came with, and by using these funds we are going to launch our restaurant and make it profitable. Yeah, so this is the map. This is in Rome, Italy, and on the bottom left corner you can see the map. Very good sprawling city. Has lots of uh, buildings, work offices, and stadiums and monuments. Okay, so if we look at the map, we have quite a couple of good locations we can launch our restaurant. So, but for that, in order to open a new restaurant, we have to first look at the competition. So there are already some restaurants already opened here. So this guy, he's our competitor, shown in green color in the map. This guy is red color guy. Another restaurant chain, a different company, and this one is blue guy. So we want to establish our restaurant somewhere far from these, so that we do not get under the direct competition and get affected by them, because definitely our sales will uh, get affected. So we'll try to establish our new restaurant somewhere far from them. If we look at the map, and this is a restaurant for rent, and this has got nice dining hall, big kitchen, and plenty of storage, and it costs $744. Yeah, when we rent we have to pay the upfront cost, and every day we will have to pay $744. That is quite expensive, as definitely because it's the city of Rome, it's gonna be expensive. So we have to make the restaurant very profitable in least amount of time before going bankrupt. And if we see what kind of visitors come here, a working class, we have a lot of working class visitors here. Not much of teen, old, big shots, students and tourists, working class. Okay, let's take a look at another spot for restaurant for rent. This one is $351 per day, and it also has good dining, a large kitchen and storage rooms. And this location has lots of tourists. Less worker, teen, old and big shots. So let's take a look at this restaurant. Same 351. This restaurant is costing 240, but very few visitors. Very risky. How about here? Very cheap, very few visitors. No. How about this? 455, quite expensive, and I don't think we have lots of visitors here. This one costs a lot, $696. My God, and it has influx of tourists, 65 tourists at that time slot. So people come here and try to establish our restaurant, maybe here. What about this? Not much visitors. How about this? Yeah, this one looks good. This one looks good. 1,000, my God. 100 tourists, oh my God. But we may not be able to seat all those tourists. So my target is somewhere between 35 tourists. We can make seating arrangements. So yeah, old people, old and tourist. This one looks good, but we will face direct competition because our competitor is very close to us. And okay, I've decided to open the restaurant here because although it's costing me $736 per day, we have quite good number of visitors from the old, quite good number of visitors, tourists, and it has a good big dining hall, decent kitchen and storage. So let's rent this out. Let's give it a name. Nice. Now we need to quickly arrange our interiors because this restaurant is not furnished yet. So we are going to architect. We may need to hire an architect. Yeah, let's hire an architect. And before that, we need to make sure what kind of visitors come here. So quite a lot of tourists come here. So tourists and oldsters. So let's hire an interior and make it quite attracting towards tourists. Furniture quality, we can keep it decent. And confirm. Nice. We got our furniture, everything furnished. Now we need to set up the kitchen very quickly. We need to buy at least two ovens, and let's quickly buy the ovens. We'll go with the default oven, which will have running cost $100. We're not going to go with the expensive ones, decent ones, the basic starters, and we'll keep that oven somewhere here. Yeah, nice. Here, one oven here, and one more oven here. Holy hell. Here, there's a nice spot for the second oven. Okay, we got our oven set up. Now we need to hire employees. So we are targeting tourists and oldsters. So our employee shift should be between 9 to 15, 9 a.m. to 900 a.m., 1500 hours. So we're gonna hire cooks, who are not that expensive, but who can cook well. This guy is decent. We can employ this guy and give him a shift of between 9 and 15. Okay. We need one more guy. At the same time slot. He looks promising. Let's take him. Okay. Put him at this slot. And we need some more guys. We need some more cooks. So let's employ more. Keep it quite cheap. Oh, between 15 to 21. Yeah, that's nice. And we need one last cook. Let's go for the least expensive. Uh, this guy is good. Nice. Now we need waiters, waiting staff. For every cook we need at least two. So we need to employ at least four waiters in every slot. Four waiters in every slot. Because 900 between 900 and 1500 hours it's gonna be full rush. So four waiters in this slot and two waiters in 1500 to 2100 hours. Okay, let's go with the least expensive guys. Let's hire this guy at this time slot. One more guy this time slot. One more guy this time slot. One more guy at this time slot. Then we need two waiters for the other time slot. At least we can take three maybe. Yeah, two is enough I guess for this. Then if the demand arises we can employ more. Okay, this guy here. Nice. Now we need a guy who buys supplies for a restaurant. And how many do we need? At least two. At least two for every work shift. So let's employ this guy in this time slot because we need to have our storage refilled before the cook comes because he needs all the ingredients readily available before he can continue his job. So oops, what did I press? Yeah, we need two more runners. Let's go. Okay, let's keep it here. And last guy. Here. Nice. Now looking at our supplies, we want our supply storage to be somewhere between 640 kilograms because we don't need like the full storage, otherwise we are gonna witness a lot of wastage of food. So 640 is a good number. And also we need to have a warehouse. So if we look at the warehouses, the closest warehouse is here, right nearby. So we can rent that warehouse so that we can get the goods quickly, so that our runners can get the goods very quickly to our restaurant. So let's rent this warehouse, which is very close by. Rent costs 750, quite high, but we don't have any option. Supply to my restaurant, and where do we get supplied from? We want good quality. Let's go for a decent quality, not go for very best. Here. Okay, this warehouse, our warehouse is supplying our restaurant. Now it's time to open the restaurant. Oh, sorry for the interruption. Okay, now it's time to open the restaurant. We have set up everything. Let's see it running. What time? Our employees at the 9 a.m. It's already 10. Okay. So today we will not be having an addition because the runners did not bring any goods. So no worries. We have to wait for the next day. And so fast forward until the next day. You can see our cooks and waiters already came. But because there is no food, nobody has come. Oh, my fault. My fault. I'm so stupid. What's going on? Shut down. I did not set up any dishes. My restaurant is inoperative because I did not set up any dishes, and we are focusing on tourists and oldsters. We need to set up the menu. Before that, we need to get some pizzas. So we are targeting tourists and oldsters. So So this is a dish which is very well liked by oldsters and tourists, teenagers and workers, and students. And these two dishes are also liked by oldsters and tourists and other guys. So let's bring these three in our menu. So let's get this dish. Keep the profit margin same because let's not meddle with the profit margin. Let's keep it same. And save this dish. Nice. We need to bring other two dishes as well. And that is this dish. Save it. One last dish. So our restaurant will have three different dishes to choose among. Nice. Okay, so we have three dishes in our restaurant, so let's set it up. Go to the menu and bring them in. Oh, what I'm doing. Nice, our restaurant is operative now. So let's fast forward until 2 a.m. in the morning and let's see how it goes. We will see in the night time, like beginning of the new day, the expenses will get deducted quite heavy. It was like $14,000 in our balance and we got deducted $3,000. That's quite heavy. Oh my god. How are we going to make it profitable? Otherwise we are going bankrupt. Very difficult game. Okay. Our runners will come and fill our storage room with the stock. Yeah, they're filling it up. Very nice. Very good, very good. We have purchased the stock. The key ingredients for making the pizza. From the 9 a.m. onwards, our chefs will come. And let's see if if we have any customers. Don't have any customers. Nobody's home. One guy came, very good. Nice, nice. Very well, very well. People are coming. Waiting. Nice. We got it like. Okay, okay. Yeah, we are making money. We are making money. 2100 hours is the end of a day. Sorry, not the end of a day. The uh, last moment. Our restaurant will be open for that day. And we will check the balance sheet for the next day, how much money we made and spent. Let's fast forward. We have to pay a lot of expenses. The rental costs are quite high. Exactly at 2400 hours, the rent gets deducted. Okay, let's pause it and look at the balance sheet. Let's go and check the finances of our restaurant. And this is here. So yesterday, 2 days ago, our restaurant was not making any money because we were all trying to build up the restaurant, set up the employees, everything else. So yesterday we made money selling pizzas. We made 4,000. Ingredients cost $6,000. So we sold only 4,500 amount of value of pizzas. Initially, the ingredients will be quite high. Cut, employees charge minus $1,400. Furniture, maintenance, rental is 1,400, quite high. Profit is minus 5,000. Okay, nobody will have to wait for the next day to see because our inventories are quite full now, so we should be making good money the next day. Let's see. Let's fast forward till our supplier gets supplies for our restaurant. Yep. He's refilling the stock. Our cooks have come and we are waiting for visitors. We are waiting for customers. In the night time, we don't see many customers, quite a few, so we are not making money at this time. So I may need to cut some expenses by firing some employees maybe. So we are at 9k. Okay, what's our balance? Let's see. Let's check our balance sheet. How much money we are making. Nice, we made $64 profit compared to the day before yesterday. We were at loss of minus $5,000. Today we made some money, more money, like selling pizzas. Ingredients costed less because we already had in the storage. Rental costs are quite the same and very high. We need to cut down on employees. So what can we do to improve our profit? Maybe I can, if I increase the price of the pizza, people may not buy. So the only option I have is to fire employees at the odd times, because we have we don't need this waiter, so we have to fire this waiter because we don't need him. There's not much demand at the time zone, so let's fire him. Okay, and we do not need this runner because what about the cook? Let's fire this cook because there is not much need for a cook at that time period, so let's fire him. Okay, let's see how it goes for the next day. Our storage is quite full. Very nice. 9 AM our restaurant's open. Okay. We're waiting for customers. we have a notification. Bad ingredients in storage. Oh my god, what is that? Okay, I have rectified that situation. We have not made enough money this day. Yeah, we have not made enough. Yeah, we can do one thing. I may have to fire this employee. Fire both of them. No, fire one at least. So we need a chef. Okay. Let's this day it was not possible because we had bad ingredients in the storage, so we had a loss of $1,000. And not many pizzas were sold compared to the day before yesterday. No worries, let's wait for the next day. What? What now? Bad ingredients in storage. What is happening? Oh my god. We lost a lot of stock. Maybe it got damaged. We got a lot of loss. let's check our balance sheet. Yeah, we our ingredients are getting damaged. Don't know what is the problem there, and we made even more loss. Pizzas, not enough pizzas have been sold. Maybe one final day before I get bankrupt. No, we are not making. We are not making profit. The game is lost. Is it lost? On a daily basis, we are making at least $3,000 loss. And what was the message about? You're in the red, okay. What happened? Oh my god, always bad ingredients. What is happening there? maybe I need to change the supplier. Get quality. Get quality stock. Okay.